In a recent interview with Fox News, Melania Trump broke her long-standing silence to discuss the challenges her family has faced, including 2 assassination attempts on her husband, former President Donald J. Trump. The former First Lady, who is currently promoting her memoir, expressed her belief that these threats were fueled by the divisive rhetoric of political opponents and the media. She accused leaders from the opposition party and the mainstream media of creating a hostile environment that incites violence against her husband, echoing a sentiment often voiced by the former president himself. This interview marked Melania Trump's first significant public appearance in over 2 years, making her candid remarks particularly notable. Known for her private nature, even during her time as First Lady, Mrs. Trump has largely avoided the spotlight since leaving the White House. However, as she promotes her book, she appears to be stepping forward to share her side of the story. She described her reaction to the incidents, noting how difficult it was to be away from her husband during these moments. When a gunman was detained at Mr. Trump's golf club in Florida on September 15th, Mrs. Trump was in New York. She immediately contacted her husband to ensure his safety upon hearing the news. Similarly, she recalled another incident in July when a gunman opened fire at one of Mr. Trump's rallies. Mrs. Trump was not watching the event live, but quickly reached out to her husband to make sure he was unharmed. She conveyed her frustration with the situation, emphasizing that such threats should not be part of any political discourse. Melania Trump's support for her husband remains unwavering, and she made it clear that she fully backs his bid for a second term in office. She described him as a strong leader who guided the country through challenging times, contrasting his tenure with the current administration. While she refrained from delving into specifics, her remarks suggested that she believes her husband's leadership is what the country needs to move forward. Throughout the interview, Mrs. Trump criticized the portrayal of her husband in the media, arguing that negative coverage contributes to a toxic atmosphere. She expressed her dismay at the harsh language used by some media outlets and political figures, which she believes fuels hostility and poses a danger to her family. She called for a more respectful and balanced discourse, urging people to move away from incendiary rhetoric. Despite the serious topics discussed, Mrs. Trump also offered glimpses into her personal life, sharing lighter moments about her family. She spoke of her husband's love for music and how he enjoys acting as the DJ at family gatherings. These personal anecdotes provided a contrast to the more intense aspects of the interview, showcasing a different side of their family life. As she promotes her memoir, Melania, Mrs. Trump has not revealed many details about its contents. However, she hinted that it would cover her experiences as First Lady, her perspective on her husband's presidency, and her personal reflections on the challenges they have faced together. With this interview, she has opened the door to further insights, offering a rare glimpse into her thoughts and emotions during a turbulent period in her family's life.